Good evening, my soul brothers and sisters. God blessed us with another beautiful, blessed day. So we got an awesome Bible study ahead of us. First off, I'd like to thank God for giving me another opportunity to spread His words worldwide. Secondly, I'd like to thank all my subscribers and all my followers for walking with me on the path of righteousness. Let's get to it. From faith to faith. Title of the day is Obey Today. Bible verse reading of the day. It's Proverbs chapter 29, verse 1. And it reads, He who, being often provided, hardens his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Some people have the mistaken idea that when the direction of the Holy Spirit comes to them, they can just ignore it for a while if they want to, and then obey Him later in their own good time. They'll think to themselves, I know what I'm doing is wrong. I know my lifestyle isn't right, but I'm just going to do it a little while longer. Then I'll get things straightened out with the Lord. Let me warn you, that's an extremely dangerous thing to do, because God says that when you refuse His guidance, your heart grows hard. It's not that God's grace doesn't extend to you anymore. It's not that He wouldn't forgive you if you turn to Him. It's just that sin will callous your heart to the point where you can't hear Him calling. That's what happened to the children of Israel. God would tell them what to do, and they wouldn't do it. When He was trying to bring them into the promised land, and He told them to go and possess it, they fatally refused. Of course, they thought they had good reason for refusing. They were so full of fear and unbelief that they actually thought if they did what God said, they'd be destroyed. But it doesn't matter how good your reasons are for disobeying God. That disobedience will still cost you. It will still harden your heart. The children of Israel ignored God's leading so often that He finally just sent them into the wilderness. They were so stiff-necked, He couldn't lead them into the blessings He planned for them. And He had to just let them wander around until all but 2 of them had died. He had to raise up a whole new generation of soft-hearted people before He could take them into the land. Take a lesson from that, and don't play around with sin. When God tells you what you need to do, don't put Him off thinking it will be easier to do it later. It won't be. It will harden your heart. When the Spirit of God comes to correct you, follow His instructions and follow them quickly. Keep your heart tender and obey the Lord. Obedience may take a little time to reap the reward, right? But you won't be denied just because you're delayed. Just think about, then you throw somebody out there. Think about Noah with the ark. It took Noah years and years and years to build that ark. It didn't just take a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, years and years and years to build that ark. So just imagine what was going through his mind while people mocked him and talked about him and ridiculed him and laughed at him. And he was still building, obeying God. From years and years and years of obedience, he got his family in a position to still be alive. The obedience that we show God, that we obey God, will lead our families, not just us. I look at it in the bigger picture. It's going to lead our little ones and our little ones into a season of blessings, prosperity, health. So it starts with us to be obedient. Because if our children see us being obedient daily with the Lord, reading the Bible daily with them, you know how they're going to come up with their children? They're going to read the Bible daily. If they see us going to church daily, they're going to go to church daily, weekly, however many times you go to church, Bible study, Sunday school, church service, whatever you do obediently for God, He's going to repay you for in due time. But like I said in my earlier flip, I said We don't have a microwave God, though, so don't expect instant results when you need it. So be patient, have faith, and obey God.